So for today's discussion question, I'm answering from chapter 8, question 1. Should application come at the exclusion of exhortation? Why not? And what is the connection between application and exhortation? Most simplistically, application is only effective when partnered with exhortation. Application expresses how to respond to the text, but exhortation is the reason why. It's the compulsion to do so. We saw that with as the text explained with the example of Peter, Paul, and Jesus when they preached, it required an answer and a response. So without exhortation, application can descend, as the text says, into a stylized self-help sermon, propping people up for better living. The way I always explain it to people when talking about it is, if you're not focused on the response, then all we're doing is a motivational speech, and it's not effective for preaching. And so if we only exhort, though, then people may not really be helped. They might just hear, here's why you should do things, but they wouldn't have a how to do it. And so application and exhortation are intended to be a pairing in preaching, just as, like I said, Jesus, Peter, and Paul did, that forced a decision to be made in the life of the believer with their text. It told them how, but then told them why they needed to do it. Good biblical preaching must do the same and answer both of those questions, the how and the why. As the text said, and I really appreciated the comparison, instruction or application without motivation breeds apathy, but motivation without instruction breeds frustration. But ultimately, the thing we have to remember, while we might have the best application in our opinions or the best exhortation in our opinions, that's not what does the work. The work comes through the work of the Holy Spirit to change the life of the believer, of the listener, through the word.